What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome back to Ninja Voltage. In today's video, I'm pleased to announce my very first 100k plus character, Tsunade. Now, I totally get that many people hit this milestone months and months ago. I think Gara hit it like in the first couple of weeks. So I know the milestone isn't like super amazing, but for me it is. Now, I totally could have did it with Sasuke earlier on, but I didn't want to invest super heavy into Sasuke because I knew he wasn't one of my favorite characters. I really only used him because I had an ult, so that's why I didn't do it with Sasuke Kappa. So back to Tsunade. So as you can see, 109k, B rank, 6 stars. Here is her equipment breakdown. Now I am trying to, right now, as you can see, I am in like a chakra drought here. So I don't have a lot of chakra to power up all these abilities, even though now I have a ton of evolution materials. So just kind of switch places. Now, before this patch, I had a ton of chakra, not enough Evo materials. Now I have a ton of Evo, not enough chakra. So thanks, Bandai. Just joking. Everything is great so far. So once I get to the point where I have a lot more chakra, I'm going to start powering up all my duplicates. I should be able to max out my heal. I should be able to max out my nervous system rupture. And I don't know about this card, we'll have to see. Basically, it kind of boils down to how many of these cards can I get? Now, this card is a generic stat card, but it's a fantastic one. As you can see, it goes all the way up to 6 stars, and it matches the color of Tsunade. Now, if you remember from my previous video, there are a couple of things that give you a bonus on the stats or on the card. Is it the correct color, and does it match the ninja? Now, I'm not going to be able to match the ninja because this is a generic card, but it is the correct color. So, given the fact that it is the correct color and it's a 6 stars, that's nothing to sniff at. So we'll have to see how many we get there, and that'll kind of decide what I do when it comes to synthesizing my other Jitsu. So it should balance out because this is the right character card, but the wrong color. So maybe it works itself out, and if I get a bunch of these, I can basically just have one card a piece just to get her Jitsu going, and then a bunch of these cards. But I'm not, when it comes to ranking, I'm not there yet, but we'll talk about that a little bit later in the video. So that is Tsunade there. I have her equipped with 3 ninja tools currently, working on my 4th one here. As you can see, she has a 24% crit rate, which is fantastic, and a 17% evasion rate. Those are my 2 favorite stats I look at. You can see all the other stats on the screen. If you were wondering or if you were curious about ninja tools, you can equip duplicate ones. The ninja tool system is very weird right now. I don't totally get it because there are ninja tools in the shop that just objectively have better stats than other ones, but they cost the same amount of money. So I don't understand the ninja tool system. I don't know what the vision is for it. Like I said in well, you haven't heard that video yet because it hasn't come out. But like I say in a future video that hasn't come out yet, I think that maybe there's a possibility that our Ryo will be used to enhance ninja tools. That could be a possibility. If you think about other hero collectors, you typically use gold to make your equipment go +1, +2, +3, +4, that type of thing. So that might be a possibility. But like I said, that is just more of a just a random prediction from FG there. So take it as you will. So that is my Tsunade. I got all the abilities that I could unlock. I've been hoarding a lot of ability points. I'm down to the final wave of them. They all cost 10k a piece, so I'm gonna have to wait till the next event comes. I haven't sold any ninja cards yet, and that's another thing that you could do in this situation. So if you get a bunch of these, you can power these up to 6 stars and sell them for ability points if you choose to. So there's a couple of different things that you can do depending on, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. So that is my Tsunade. Everyone else is pretty much in the same position that they were in my previous video account update. So that's that. So what else is going on inside the game? Well, one thing like I said, now that the honeymoon phase is over, I'm still very excited for surprise attack missions today and in the future. I think this is a fantastic mode. It completely changes the how often you can play the game and how long you can play the game, and I think they just did a bang-up job. The graphics, the camera angle. Do I think there is a little room for improvement when it comes to the matchmaking? Absolutely. You shouldn't be in a position where, like this guy right here with this green health bar, there's like no reason, well, for beginner maybe, but over here in advanced, the only missions that you really want to go to are the missions that are in purple, that are kind of like right here when it comes to HP. Up here, you run the risk of not being able to complete the mission, and if you're not there, if you're not present for the actual kill, you barely get any rewards compared to an actual kill. So that's not good. That's absolutely not good, and it really kills the people outside of guilds that want to participate in this mode. So the easiest fix that they can do here is just by making it, when you make a room with 4 people, those 4 people get pushed into the next room for the next wave, and the next wave, and the next wave. And if the leader wants to kick certain people, he can, but at the end of the day, those 4 people should be a team until it dies, basically. That's what they need to do. The team should not reset every single wave. That doesn't make any sense. So hopefully that gets fixed in the future. This is obviously the very first one, so there is room for improvement. But another thing that they did a fantastic job on, the reward system, they knocked it out of the park. They absolutely knocked it out of the park. I don't think I've seen a single negative comment when it comes to the reward system, because they did it both ways, right? They did a ranking system, so if you're ranked 3 or 4 and 5 or whatever, if you're that lucky to get that high up in rank, you're gonna get a bunch of stuff. But even the people that don't quite make it up to that rank, they still get a ton of goodies. As you can plainly see, there's tons and tons of rewards for everybody. Like literally everybody. It's pretty reasonable to get to the top 50,000 if you're playing consistently, or even the top 10,000, even the top, that's the top 100,000. Even them, they get a bunch of stuff. The top 100,000 people still get a ton of stuff. Not to mention they had the foresight enough to add milestone rewards too. So even before the season ends, because all this stuff happens at the end of the season, but during the season, you're still able to get rewards as well. So whoever designed the reward structure for surprise attack missions, they did a bang up job, and now I have more work for them to do. Now I have more work for them to do. You know what they need to go do now? You know what they need to go do now? They need to go fix attack mission rewards, because this is ridiculous. This is so bad in light of how good surprise attack mission is. Surprise attack mission is so good. And then you go and look at this, and this is a mess. So hopefully the same team that worked on surprise attack mission rewards goes and works and reworks the attack mission rewards. Because right now, this is when you think about surprise attack mission, people can't wait for the season to end. Like, the season ending is a big thing. The season ending when it comes to league or PvP league and guild ranking, no one even cares. It ends in 13 days. Who cares? PvP, who cares? Like, no one cares, because not only do the rewards suck, but the season rewards just aren't, there's just not enough motivation. And not to mention, they do the cardinal sin that I just gave them props for in the surprise attack mission. Here, if you're at the bottom, you get nothing. You get nothing. At least at surprise attack mission, even if you're at the bottom, you do get a bunch of stuff, and it's still exciting for people that are at the bottom of the tier. That's important. It keeps everybody involved. Even people that are at the bottom of the tier, when it comes to the ranking, they still get a ton of stuff, and they still felt like it was worth their time. Here, if you're not way up here, it's not worth your time. If you're not getting the 10 summoning tickets, you're getting trash, right? So please rework the attack missions. That has to come. Next thing up, we've already kind of talked about this. Hopefully they, like I said, maybe it's a system to enhance ninja tools. Maybe it's the new buildings, but there's just, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing to use gold on. So that is an issue. Like I said, you can go about it a couple of different ways. Even my achievements, look at this. I can't even accept that. But you can go about this a couple of different ways. It can be a totally new building over here in the construction areas, or it could be enhancing ninja tools, or what it could be is the daily shop, taking these green cards out of the daily shop and replacing them with something else that's gold, like some type of something, anything besides that. And you can actually keep hero fragments in here, but just make it gold. So one day there might be 10 Itachi fragments in here, and you might buy it with gold, you might not. But I think that would be a better idea for the daily shop. I think the daily shop should be completely gold focused going forward. Same thing with Special Shop. I think this needs to be completely redone. This can still be Shinobites, but it needs to be Jitsus. Like Fragments, no. Like this is a ripoff when it comes to Fragments. So that absolutely needs to change. And I anticipate once they rework the attack mission structure, people will jump back into attack missions again. Once there's some good rewards, people will jump back into it, and then they'll finally be able to use their fragments to buy heroes that are no longer in an event. Because I know that's what they want to do. They want to make it so that Toby is an incentive to come in here and do attack missions, so you can get a six-star Toby. What you're going to use a 6-star Toby for, I don't know, but that needs to be a thing. And like I said, you throw Toby's Jitsus in here, you throw Haku's Jitsus in here, you throw Sai's Jitsus in here, and you put a Shinobite cost on it, 40. I like 40, that's a good price. Throw 40 in there, people will actually buy them, and people will feel like they can play the characters that they like. If you like Toby, it's a really uphill battle for you to make him usable. So I think that would go a long way to making him a little bit more usable for fans. So that is that. But that will kind of do it for this video here. The last thing I wanted to touch on, I know we kind of talked about ninja tools in the beginning and how they're kind of all over the place, and there's really no rhyme or reason for this right now. Also, another thing I wanted to add is that there is no ninja tool in this shop that gives you resistance to stun. So there's nothing in this shop that can help you, even if it's a small percentage like 3%, there's nothing in here that can help you versus Ninetales right now. So I think that was an oversight. I think there probably should be a tool in here that actually gives you resistance to stun, but there isn't one in here. It's all, there's blindness, there's poison. I don't want to buy that. There's confusion. Confusion again. This is slow, the one I bought. I wanted to see if there was a way I could notice a difference between that. And that's it. There's no stun. There's absolutely no stun. And if you go over here to Shinobi, you click on Ninja Tools. There it is right here. Here's the one that you want to have resistance for the Ninetales event, but there's no ninja tool that you can buy. Like I said, I bought the one that gives me resistance to slow because he does slow. It's not great, but whatever. I mean, really, the ninja tools are not great as a whole, so that's probably going to be redone as well. So, but that will do it. Overall, the game is looking up. I'm super happy that I have my Tsunade online. She's doing fantastic. Yeah, that will do it. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh, wait. One thing that I'm glad they did. Oh, I showed this in a video here. They added some themes. The Land of Earth and Land of Water have been added to your attack mission themes. So if you want to do that, you absolutely can. But one thing that I really enjoyed that they did is that, nope, that's not it, FG. Come on, here we go. I'm glad that they did this. So a cheaper banner with old ninjas, allowing people to get some jutsus that they missed out on. That's fantastic. I'm gonna be trying to get Gaara's ultimate because I have his full kit, but not his ultimate. I'm gonna be going for Sakura because I don't have any of her abilities. All I have is her heal. I have her heal and I have her ultimate, but I need her attack and I need her attack boost. So I'm gonna go for that one. And then I'm also going to go for Itachi's ultimate as well because I spent 3,200 Shinobites last time and did not get it. So hopefully I can get lucky and get it this time. I don't even have his fireball, I don't think. Or maybe I do, I forgot. But this is cool. I'm glad they're doing these little mini banners, and I like the fact that they're short. That way we can squeeze in quite a few in a short period of time, because really all you need is 2 days. And the very best part about this is it gives you an ability to plan out your Shinobites, right? Like, you know what's happening in the future, and you can actually plan your Shinobites accordingly. I know it's not for a new banner, but at least for old banners, they give you, you know, the 3 of the next ones that are coming up, so you can plan accordingly. So that's pretty good. A lot of positive in this patch. Of course, there's a lot of things that need to be tweaked, but I think we are on a positive trajectory. Great job on that word, buddy. Nice job. Anyway, that will do it. As you can see right now, my rank is 3754. Got a lot of work to do. There's 6 days left. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm going to get up there. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next video. Later.